Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars. It is week 22, day 5, and it is a purple day. So today we are going to be doing a team that we were messing around with earlier. It did end up working out decently. So we're going to be trying it once again. If I could figure out where on earth that is. It's probably buried down here a little bit. I know I saved it. I don't think it was purple. Though it is similar to that team. Oh no, actually that is the team, isn't it? Green Seer up front. Yeah, that is the team. I just put it under... Oh, never mind. That's not purple. That's pure purple. That's why. There it is. It is Green Seer, Yasmin's Chosen, Baba Yaga, and Queen Mab. And of course, the one thing I said this team would probably not work against is sitting right there. A first slot Emperor Corvash. So here's the question. Do we go for it or do we switch? Literally the first battle was the counter to this team, which is basically what he's using right now. There isn't anything that's going to counter it more than what he's doing right now. So if we can win against this, we're pretty much good to go. So we're going to try it. We're going to give it a shot. What a way to lose. Lose on the very first battle. See what happens. I'll see what happens. Okay, purples and yellows are a priority. Also, not giving an extra turn is also a priority. There goes the convert. Luckily, we still use the color that it converts to, so it does very little impact. Really nice convert over there. I don't believe I'm giving him anything. So our following turn... Oh, he ruined it. Okay, do we still have alignment somewhere else? Red, no. Blue, yes. Not as good as it was, though. Yellow as well. How badly do we need yellow? I think I'm going to get rid of it so he doesn't get Valkyrie up. Problem is, it's not full mana. Trying to see how we go about this. I think we take the green into the green cascade off top. Unless I can double my mana somewheres. Yeah, I'll just go for that. Okay, he has this thing. Hopefully we can get the loop. Okay, whoa, that almost was not an extra turn. That would have been really bad if it wasn't, though. Even though it was, I don't think we're getting much value out of this. He's going to get a Corvash up, so anything we're doing right now, he's just going to get denied by his following move. I can take Skull into red, though we don't actually gain any value from that. He can drain almost everything we have in one single cast right there. What I could do, though, is take the green and hope for red surge. I mean, red extra turn, not surge. Why did I say surge? It actually did give me the surge. I need an extra turn there. So he gets that really big drain. He's already starting back on blues, and there's no purples or anything for me to take. Maybe I shouldn't have converted those yellows. We actually need those now. Now they would be pretty convenient. We'll definitely need to make sure to take out something else that we won't be needing on the board afterwards. Ooh, very quick cleanses. That's nice. Needed those. We could try moving something down. We could try for the purple. I think that's our best bet. Move this over, try for purple surge. Need to skull this thing down too if we can. At this point, I wouldn't mind just taking every single turn into skull to make sure Corvash dies. Because if we can kill that right before it kills us, that'd be perfect. So he'll do that. He'll stun us. We can get a skull by taking the color we actually need. Perfect. Except he still has 7 durability left. He's going to go for the Valk cast. Looks like he can extra turn it off of purple, so we'll obviously want to move that. That might be the only thing, though. Green doesn't seem to be, red doesn't, so if we move this up, I think we're safe. He'll get some mana, but he's not going to extra turn it, or he shouldn't. Okay, good. He didn't end up extra turning it. So what we can do now is go for the blue, get that out the way, and now we pretty much win. We can take the skull, just for safety's sake, and infinitely loop this, hopefully, and not miss. Nice, nice. 2 in a row. And we keep going. It's an okay board. I'm trying to find something to drop, but there doesn't appear to be anything. So we'll go for it again. Nice extra turn, though not enough damage. I can silence it if I need to. I can also take an extra turn down here, which I believe we are going for. The green into the brown then. Which way do we take it? Oh no, there's only one way we can extra turn it, and it's that way. And we can cast again. 4 HP for the win. And down it goes. But that ended up working. And if it works against that, it's going to work against basically everything. Because that was pretty much the hardest possible team this team could be up against. Is a Corvash plus a Queen Mab in the team. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Every single one of them is going to be running this, aren't they? Really? Do we play it again? I guess. Let's just hope these are the only 2 people in the guild. This better not be an entire guild of the exact counter to the team we're doing right now. Also, let me go say hellos. I haven't said all the hellos yet either. Hello, Gillax. Hello, Henny. Hello, AW Ryan. Also, thank you for the subscribe. Hello, Zidicus. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, SBM. Hello, JZG. Hello, Tigger. Hello, JZG. I just said JZG. I literally just said it, JZG. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, Nautical. And hello, War. I believe that's everyone. Switch. I'm getting a switch. Someone says a switch. It's only one person saying switch, though. Oh, no. We'll give it one more shot. If we won the first time, I think we could do it again. Also, thank you, Charjax. Or hello, Charjax, I mean. Okay, let's give it one more shot. If we lose this, then we'll never do it against this team again. But the first one went okay. If you can do it against the first one, maybe you can do it the second time. Right off the bat, we'll get the freeze. Gotta watch out for those mercies. It looks like this mercy will be helping us this time around. Actually didn't really do anything bad the first time. I'm trying to see why I want to move. Ideally, I do not want to give him any pairs whatsoever. Do I have to take the skull? I think I do. If nothing else, it leads to the destruction of Corvash. The only problem is that heal's going to go right onto the Corvash of this hit as soon as I do this. Okay, so obviously he was going to miss there. We already saw that based on what the board was sitting at. We'll take these green. I mean, I keep going yellows, greens. I have no clue why. The past, like, few days. Okay, so we'll go move that over. We can move this for a bunch of blue. Wait, is that an extra turn blue? No, it isn't. It's going to be 1 off from an extra turn blue. It'll still give us all the mana we need, plus bleed into Queen Mab. We could also double drop the yellow into blue. But we only need a small amount of yellows. That actually won't help us. Oh, that was an extra turn. I thought I saw that there. I just didn't know for sure. Okay. That's what I thought was there, but didn't want to call it. Go get rid of yellow. Probably a bad idea, given what happened last battle when I got rid of yellow. But if we can get blues on the board, which we did, it gives us the much-needed damage. Still getting those extra turns, and if they persist, we pretty much just went off of that. That over, get another Queen Mab. Starting to function. Definitely don't take the green, so there's more there. A nice checkered pattern. Best thing to cast that against, or on if we're trying to get an extra turn. Is that nice steady checkered. And that went very smooth. We're on path for 7,500 plus right now. Going really good. This better not be 5 of the exact same team, though. Oh yeah, his name is the same guild that we're facing today. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of interesting. I think that might be deliberate. Is this your guild? Oh, it might be your guild then. Well, so far so good. Oh, hey, finally a team that's not the exact same team, though it's similarly as annoying, even though it's not specifically the exact same team. Actually, in a way, this could be even more annoying. We'll see. It's the Forest Troll, the really annoying Forest Troll plus Kraken plus Queen Mab. We have 2 things that can get frozen on it. If we can get the silence off pretty early, which we haven't even gotten off yet, I don't believe. But if we can get that off early, it should be fine. Take the purple, of course, get the really quick cast. That's always the first thing to go for. Move that up. We don't need the red, but we get it off the board. He doesn't need red either, but oh well. Can't deny everything off the board. Looks like purple right here. Pretty sure it's purple. For once, I'll keep the yellow, though if I'm denying purple, I'm pretty much doing the same thing as denying yellow. Just a different color. They both serve the same purpose for the team I'm using right now. And let's hope this doesn't miss. Nice, got one. 1 mana off. And I think I just take the skull. I could go yellow. He'll get skull distracted. And then we could take purple, I guess. So skull distract. Keep the greens on the board. Get that down. Now we have both options. We'll throw this first. Now we use this. We have the yellow sitting there too. We can go utilize that if we take out a color that's not yellow right now. So we'll take out brown. Move that over. Move that over for full mana. Throw this down again. Nice. Very, very few green on the board. Now would be a perfect green serum moment. Wish there was more blue too. Throwing a silence actually wouldn't be a bad idea right about now as well. What color could I hit at that would keep the most of the color? I believe yellow. I'm not trying to do it for mana. I'm trying to keep as many greens on the board. So let's get rid of yellow. That leaves a really heavy board of green. Still not enough blues yet. And now we can pretty much just win off of that. A little bit off. I think we can just swipe for it, though. Actually, Queen Mab's enough. I don't even need to swipe for it. None of them have immunity, right? Yeah, none of them have immune. We can just mana burn them all. There we go. That ends up working even smoother. If we can get 7,700, that would actually be quite amazing. I have yet to get over 7,600 something. I forget the exact number. But we're on a pretty good track right now. If we can keep this up for 2 more battles. Oh, come on, please. Every single person's using the same few annoying teams. But it's been going so far against them. If we can get going before they get going, it's fine. We've been really lucky not to get frozen once, though, during a single one of these 3 battles. But in we go again. Take 4. Might go all the way. That or get completely crushed by one of them, which is likely. We can just keep up the okay starting boards, which this one isn't too good. I need purples and yellows, so this purple is basically the only move. And there's no special way to move it. It has to be a purple up. I can't even drop it if I wanted to or anything. So this purple up, we get the blue. And not quite sure what happens after that, though. We'll probably take either green or another blue. Or that. I didn't see that extra turn. Okay, well now we're frozen on pretty much everything. That's not good. He'll double the green here. Do I take a green or do I take a yellow? That is the question. It froze the absolute worst thing it possibly could have froze. Because that's every core color. How many green is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Even if we take 4 green, that is not going to clear the board enough. I'm going to take the yellow, which also didn't give us full mana. Ooh. Oh, extra turn right there. Oh no, but we're frozen on it. The dreaded freeze. If that wasn't frozen, we could have done so much work right there. Okay, well, since we are, he's going to double blues a bunch. We just need to go deny every blue. I know we lose our turn, but I need to do it. There goes the Devour already. So definitely not shaping up to be that good. We are frozen on both greens as well, which is also quite horrific. He'll double the blue. There shouldn't be enough blues for him to get it. Nope, he still gets it. Luckily he's frozen at least, if nothing else. So let's see. We'll take a yellow. He'll get skull distracted. He's entangled right now, so we don't need to worry about it as much. He still goes for it, and now he's going to kill off of that. Nope, looks like we won't get that perfect score. Not today, at least. I can't even take that skull right now because of freeze. Let's see. I might still take it because it denies him from getting those free greens, and we still get some mana out of it. Okay, Kraken will triple kill. Kraken's just going to triple kill us and then lose. Oh, that's going to be bad. Is there any way to get out of that? I could hope Kraken doesn't cast, and then we unfreeze on both of them and somehow infinite loop. That's about the only chance. Nope. And that's match. It will die to the very annoying team. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. There's not even remotely close to anything we could do. Oops, I almost just went away from the battle. I need to actually let it end because we get more points for letting it end than retreating from the battle. Rip. But we're going on such a good streak. Let me guess. Another freeze thing almost exactly like that. Actually, I think it's the same person again, isn't it? Did we try it again? I think we tried again. Or do we go with our normal team? I think we're just going to try it again just for fun. We already did 4 battles. Why not go to 5th? It doesn't matter too much what we score this week anyways. I believe we're still number 1 in bracket 2. And even if we're not, as long as we're top 2, it's fine. It will determine our rating or our ranking system for next week, but that's normally not too big a deal. Because if I'm not up top, that means someone else in my guild is, so they'll be able to get that bonus instead. Doesn't really matter who has it. Okay, so take this extra turn right there. Much better restart than the previous board. Just take this purple surge and then green seer, something nice. And this has to go down now. Yeah, we have it on red, so we get rid of the reds we don't use. And now we can just infinitely loop. I know, try again. Because if we keep throwing it enough times, it'll win every time. Let's see, we'll throw that down. But it really depends what the starting board is with this queen map meta right now. Whatever team gets going first wins. I can't deny the doubling of blue. I can silence both his core troops. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Yeah, I'm not going for it. Okay, he missed. Oh, no, he somewhat missed. Never mind, he didn't miss at all. Okay, now we silence the core troops. Now we definitely silence the core troops. Now all you can do is just flip mana back and forth. Though we are losing points the more he does this, even though we're technically not losing any durability or anything. The more he does that, the more we lose points. Luckily, he's frozen too. Okay, we still have to deal with the Kraken. Once that dies, we win. Okay, good. I think that was the second cast where it didn't get Devour. We are still frozen on pretty much everything. Let's get rid of that. We have our silence, so we pretty much won just off of that. If I really wanted to play this safe right now, I could just silence into the other ability. And that's 100% guaranteed win. We're not frozen on anything, so let's go take that. Move that one over. That didn't really help much, did it? It's like, let's go do all these things. Never mind. Okay, let's calculate this out. Is that enough damage? I think we could have just already won without even taking those two moves. Or we ended up placing any tangles that do. Need to calculate this out real quick. So we have deals 62 randomly split among enemies, boosted by entangles. That is 82 damage. That is 70. That is not enough. The bottom line is that is not enough. Unless I calculated it all out wrong. No. 20, 82, 70, 85. Yeah, that's 85. That is 2 damage short of a kill. So we'll go for the silence. And then we just kill it that way. We lose like 50 points for doing that or something. I have no clue. We lose some kind of very small amount of points for doing it that way. And there we go. Ruined by that one. Oh well. We had such a good potential for getting over 7,500 today, but we ended up getting beat by, I think Mr. Pink. I actually don't know what the other one was. It doesn't actually say who you lost to. It only shows the one that you were successful on for each one. Oh well. Where are we right now? Yeah, we're still almost 20,000 lead in bracket 2. We should be fine. I don't know if we're actually winning today though. For the EXP bonus. I normally don't use much of my EXP bonus on a Sunday though. Because generally on a Sunday I tend to sleep in on the morning, then we do Stardew Valley, and then by the time Stardew Valley ends, there's barely any time after I eat and everything else. But yeah, we are actually winning right now. By a very small amount. But, oh well. We'll leave it be. No killed geese? Yeah, I haven't used the guild key in a very long time. Oh, you're Mr. Pink, both ties? Or Mr. Pink, both ties. Wait, what? Mr. Pink, both ties. Oh, it was both times. Okay, I see. I didn't see the word after. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it was Mr. Pink both times. I thought that team looks familiar. Well, it was the exact same thing. I know some people in the same guild still repeat the exact same thing over. But yeah, that would explain why it was similar. The last 2 battles were the same. That would make sense. Okay, so let's go do dungeons real quick and then go mess around with other teams and such. Also, did I miss anything in chat? I haven't been seeing much in chat. Let me see. Was focusing on the Guild Wars. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. Perhaps the GM of the guild you're playing is watching your stream. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Who is coming to bracket 1 tomorrow? Oh yeah, so we're moving up in... What was the other guild that's moving up? It's actually contested between AoTheRani and whatever the other guild was. I think it was Solophobia. Never mind. Oh no, it was Solophobia. They actually moved down a lot. I think they might have not done some of their battles yet. But yeah, it's Unrepentant, which has been in the #1 quite a bit, as well as ourself are probably going up. AoTheRani, Eternal Empire, and Solophobia are all close enough that they could possibly take that second slot. It really depends how many battles each of them haven't done yet. Because even in my guild, I think we still have like 2 people that haven't done theirs. Yeah, we have Hypera and someone else down here. Ozzy. Actually, Ozzy did do more than what he had done previously. But he still has a few of them there. Just sitting there. Anyways, let's go do dungeons. We actually did dungeons already on our other account. I think this is the first time ever. Actually, literally the first time ever, because my other account already did it. This is the first time ever I have an account that has done it before my main. We ended up doing this on the level 48. We did all 3 of the dungeons. I'm not sure, but it might be the lowest level that all dungeons have ever even been done on. Not 100% certain on that. But it's definitely very, very low. We ended up doing it with a, what was it? The double fortress gate. I mean, sorry, not fortress gate. I keep saying that because they're so similar. The double dwarven gate with a, it was double dwarven gate, Valkyrie, and Tesla. It's a team I have used and showed as basically a budget Tesla team in the past. And even as a budget Tesla team, it's pretty strong. It only uses 2 commons and a rare, assuming you already have the Tesla. The hardest part of it is actually getting the Tesla, but we were lucky enough to get it as one of our only 2 legends on our other account. Oh, that was funny. He ended up reviving onto the thing, and then we still killed him off the split damage. Everyone is using the same annoying team. Yeah, that sums up Guild Wars on console. Yeah, that's pretty much Guild Wars across everything. Is everyone is using like the same core 5 teams over and over and over again. There is going to be a change in the future that's going to encourage not doing that by basically giving more points to people who use variety in their Guild Wars. So it's going to be nice once that finally happens, since we won't need to deal with all these people spamming the same thing over and over again. Okay. We'll go take a red over. Get the double purple as soon as we move that out the way. Double those purples. Double those browns. I should have taken that probably. Double the purples again. And should be good from there. Nice board. Very nice board. And that's match. And down it goes. Hello, Lowlights. Welcome. What was today's redeem code, if any? I forgot what they were, but we gave out 2 earlier, both of which are probably dead by now, I would assume. The first one definitely was dead. I'm pretty sure the second one was too, because we were streaming for almost an hour after we already gave out the second code. So a really good chance that both of them are dead by this point. We will have another one Monday night. Will be the next one. I completely forgot off the top of my head what it was. Both of them were completely random letters and numbers, so it's not really something you could remember. Well, he's helping us by killing himself. That makes it slightly more easier to get through this. Move that over. I don't have any purples on the board though. Throw the Ellie. I guess summon too off of that. Get the double purples. Get another Ellie. Wow, that missed pretty hard. Double the brown. Can something get full mana? There we go, double the purple. Keep it going. Only 5 HP, wow. They are really focusing him down. Wow, we also don't have anything to move, so we just go in Furnace. Oh, almost killed him. There we go. And Element Grim to clean up the 1 HP damage. Redeem codes were... Oh, thank you, JGG. How on earth did you find them so quick? But there we go. And that's everything for the Guild Wars on both accounts for once. And down it goes. Okay, well, we got all of our rewards. What does that bring our totals up to these days? We are up to... Let me go convert it first. We are up to 3,270 diamonds. And that's the only relevant number at this point. So, there we go. Yep, that's pretty much everything. If there's anything you guys want me to go over as far as teams, otherwise we'll probably just mess around a bit. I believe we completed the event as well. Let me see. Yeah, that should have happened on the stream earlier. Yeah, we barely hit it, 201. So event's over. We did all this. Also, if any of you haven't yet, don't forget, because some people were reminded of it earlier, Dragon Turtle and PvP does give 2 times trait stones for the rest of this week until Monday. Definitely really good to utilize that if you still want to. If you happen to still need trait stones. Good evening, Amber. Welcome. Thanks for all your wonderful... Oh, no problem for the videos. You reached level 100 today. Nice. Congrats. Big milestone there. Okay. We don't have enough browns on the board. And we can just go double the purple, double the brown, go from there. Should I take that? Yeah, why not? Double the brown. Now we're good to roll. Get Ellie. Ooh, a miss. What is this madness? Hello, Thunderman. What's the best team for harvesting souls? Realistically, it is Warlock, Warlock, Valkyrie, Warlock. If you're talking about the absolute best, it is Farish Ra, Valkyrie, Farish Ra. Most people go with the cheaper option because having 3 Farish Ras is very, very, very ridiculously hard to do. But a triple Warlock Valkyrie team, once you can one-shot your enemy with a Warlock, which is around, I believe, 17 or 18 magic on your Warlock, somewhere around that general ballpark. I could possibly do it a little bit lower, but 17, 18, 19, you'll get it a lot more consistent with that range. But once you can do that, you can do the first challenge in Divining Fields, or any that you really wanted to, that you can one-shot them. Divining Fields is just the weakest. But you do this with a Warlock, Valkyrie, Warlock. And this is around 20,000 souls per hour, constantly doing this first challenge. The highest damage you will end up needing is 19. Boar Rider and the Ranger both have a 19 HP. You can boost ratio off the Warlock at a 2-to-1 on purples. So even if you don't happen to have 19 magic on your Warlock, you'll still be able to do it. But triple Warlock Valkyrie, it's about 20,000 souls here per hour. And if you were to use that with triple Farish Ra, it's around 50 to 60,000 souls per hour. Every Farish Ra that you own that's fully traded is around a additional 12,000 souls per hour, which is one of the reasons why I normally mention it as the thing to craft. Because the sooner you get more Farish Ras, the more souls you're able to create. So let me go show those real quick. We have plenty of time. So let's go show both variants. The triple Warlock one and then the other one. So let's get that in. A bunch of Warlocks. The Warlocks. Warlock. Valkyrie. I put Valkyrie in 3rd slot. Doesn't really matter too much for these battles. As long as she's in 1st, it's fine. And the Warlock. Actually, even 1st would probably be fine. Doesn't really matter at all. And we just set it to either red-yellow or +2 red, +1 yellow, -1 brown. Even though you are using brown, you need to get Valkyrie up as your highest priority. So you just do this. Do it on normal difficulty or the highest difficulty that you can do while still one-shotting them. Personally, I would do it on, I believe, Warlord 1 or 2. I forget which. Would end up still being good for me to do it like this. But as a newer player, you'd probably only be able to do it on normal difficulty. But keep adjusting it as your max hit gets higher for more Magic Kingdoms and as such. We'll go move that over. Need to make sure we cast Valkyrie at minimum 2 times. Having a high magic on your Valkyrie is definitely pretty beneficial. As a lower, newer player, you may have to cast her 3 times. But at this point, all we do now is just keep one-shotting them every single time with these abilities. Get a Valkyrie in if we can, right, real quick. Is there not alignment? Yeah, there is. We just throw that down and just keep one-shotting. And this will, over the course of an hour, give about 20,000 souls, give or take, in one direction or the other, but on average it comes around to about 20,000 or so. Do make sure they're traded though, but as you can see, 275. I believe with no VIP you get 225 or 250, somewhere around that, somewhere around there. And now for the Farish Ras, it's essentially the same thing, just with Farish Ras, except it's way more expensive because most people don't have Farish Ra. So you put Farish Ra, Farish Ra, Farish Ra, same banner, doesn't change at all. It uses the same strategy. Also, if you have only partial Farish Ras, you just start slowly replacing your Warlocks with Farish Ras. This can be done on, I believe, Warlord 3. I haven't bothered doing soul farming for a while. I'll need to do this soon. The reason you don't put it all the way up to Warlord 4 is you're only getting 25% extra souls at 100% additional stats, and it's not even worth it. Even with this team where you can one-shot everything, it's still not even worth it. Ideally, right here, you'd be able to take an extra turn off the board. As we can see, though, we do not actually have an extra turn capability off of the yellow to purple convert. So instead, we're going to drag that down, see if we can keep that there. He ends up moving it, so that didn't quite work out. We'll just go get the kill on the one that needs to go out. As you can see, our soul value right there is a very high number out of very high number. It goes very high very quick. Also, you can one-shot potentially anything when using a Farish Ra with this many in your team, simply because the amount of damage you accumulate from it is, we're hitting 240 something right now. Let me see, we're hitting a 241 per cast, which is obviously very, very high. There's the extra turn. The more of those you get, the better, of course. And then we just get the last little poke, and down it goes. But yeah, sometimes it goes even quicker than the Warlocks. It's about the same speed, though, for the most part. And as you can see, we end up getting 825 souls for a single battle. And doing this over the course of an hour is approximately 50 to 60,000. 50,000 would be if you're doing it more casually. 60,000, you can actually do even over 60,000, but that would be if you were constantly clicking through every single screen pretty much as quickly as you possibly can. Like no downtime at all, like boom, 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 spam all the clicks upside into the Explorer instead. Though I guess it doesn't matter if you do it in Explorer. You can do it in Explorer too. Makes almost no difference whatsoever, for the most part. So we'll just do this one battle. Get our souls, go from there. We got a Valkyrie. We'll get that down. I did not give full mana, did it? Apparently not. Let's go throw that. Get our manas. Come on, Fair Shroud alignment. We do have it. So we'll get that kill. We'll leave that there just so he can get hit by a skull. Another extra turn. Boom. Nice. Valkyrie, where are you? Good. Right on brown. Another Fair Shroud. Can we poke him with anything? Nope. No drops that are easy. Go for that. Boom. He'll do whatever. And the last one. Boom. And again, 825. Yeah, that's basically how soul farming is. Either that with Fair Shrouds or that with Warlocks. Same strategy for both. You can also do Dragon Soul Triple Warlock, though the glitch that used to make that do more souls, it has been patched. So I would personally just stay with Triple Warlock, the Triple Warlock Valkyrie, because the strategy you use for Triple Warlock Valkyrie is the same strategy you would end up applying to the Fair Shroud, so it's good to learn it, just so you kind of have an understanding of it. But yeah, that is how soul farming is in this game. And the rates, as I said, 20,000 for the Triple Warlock Valkyrie, 50 to 60,000 for the Triple Fair Shroud Valkyrie, and it increases about 12,000 per hour per Fair Shroud. You can do this in PvP too. It does a lot less in PvP, and I wouldn't really bother personally. It's around, I think, 15 to 20,000 in PvP, which is still ridiculously good for PvP. It's actually still the best rate you can get. Problem is it loses way too much, so I don't bother ever bringing it in. How many souls for Dragon Soul 3 times Warlock? A Dragon Soul with 3 times Warlock, it's about 20k as well. Though I believe it's slightly lower than 20k these days. I haven't actually tested it extensively. There was a glitch with that team that used to make it gain max souls when it wasn't actually gaining max souls, and they ended up patching that glitch. So I'm not sure what the exact rate is, because I tested it prior to the glitch. Even prior to the glitch, it was about the same rate, and now it's probably even lower, since it doesn't work anymore. What used to happen is if you casted Dragon Soul twice, for whatever reason, it used to give you max souls, even though it was a small souls amount short. It was 4 souls short of max souls, yet it was giving the full amount when you actually got the payout from the battle. Why this occurred, I have no clue, but they ended up patching it, so it's not as good anymore. I may have mentioned it in past videos, but it's not applicable anymore. You think he is the Gems of War Witness Protection and didn't want to reveal the cover? Wait, what? What was that to? We'll go double the purples. Go in Elamagrim. 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 Well, that was quick. That cleanup did not take long at all. I do have to say, Elamagrim's probably my favorite now these days, as far as mythics to use. Pretty much every late game team I tend to use uses at least one mythic. Even though a good majority of them technically aren't needed for teams. Case in point, right there. Because that's one of the strongest teams in the game that doesn't use any mythic. Personally, I do like using them here and there, though, mainly because they have some really niche potential in a couple different teams. Like this one with the infinite burn into infinite purples is very nice. What to move, what to move. We'll take the red, get that double brown, and go from there. Not enough for full mana, but we can easily take it. Double purple. And that appears to be a match. 1. Oh, that's as far as we're going. Let's count how many we do. 1, that's it. That went far. Okay. Let's keep it going. Nice. Might have to Infernus here. Yeah, we're just gonna Infernus. We don't need infinite extra turns. Let's go for that. Oh, he almost died right there to his skull. And down he goes. Could've just let Burn kill him too. Let's see. A rage quit I caused? Wait, I caused a rage quit? How did that happen? Where was I when this happened? Oh, you had a member rage quit today? couldn't handle the spotlight of being on Tacet's stream potentially. Wait, what? What was that? I'm not responsible for this. Okay, we'll go move that up. But yeah, people just randomly leave sometimes here and there. It happens. Actually, this is the first week in, I think, 2 months where my guild has not lost a single member. We broke a record! It's been happening quite a bit recently here and there. Not like the entire guild leaving, just like 1 or 2 person, like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave for now, or they go to casual or guild, or sometimes they even move up sometimes, or there's a lot of reasons why they may or may not. Where to move? Go take the yellow. Take the purple. Wait, he was the guild leader? Wait, now I'm even more confused. Why? Let's see. I am confused. Okay, we'll just go and take the extra turn from the bottom now that he's unfrozen. Take the brown over with the yellow. There's a lot of brown right there. Also, I look away for 1 second and he kills us. I was just reading through chat on JZG's longer message, and then I look back and it's... Oh. Oh, you're the guild leader. Oh, okay. That makes sense, because that is your name. That would make sense. But yeah, this game is brutal right now. Look away for 1 second and we lose. Let's see. The power of the Krakens. What do we move? Guess we just take the purple. Need to try getting one of them up. Doesn't matter which. And if there's anything you guys want me to go over, just let me know. Okay, we'll take the red down. You hate when your members quit without any word. That can happen sometimes. Most of mine end up saying, like, hey, I'm going to be doing this or whatever else, or... yeah, they normally give a response. I don't mind it too much, but what I hate is when they do it later on a Monday. Like, if they say leave without a word, but they do it on, like, right in the morning on a Monday, then it doesn't matter as much. But if they do it at, like, 5 hours before a reset on a Monday, that is one of the most annoying things. Because with how the game currently is, there isn't, like, any kind of timer for it. Or, you know, like a leeway for missing members. So if you're missing members and then you do the Guild Wars, you're automatically at a disadvantage because people who come in midweek do not actually count towards your Guild Wars. This will be changed in the future. I'm not sure if they're doing it next patch. I really hope they do. But they did mention that they're going to be adding a 27 out of 30 Guild Wars, where essentially Guild Wars will only count the 27 highest scores. The effect that this will give is that it will allow guilds that don't have the full 30 people to not be at any disadvantage. That's the whole reason for this. And really competitive guilds that do maintain 30 members every single week will still be at an advantage because their 3 lowest people will be dropped. So, yeah, it still works out for everyone. I've never actually had anyone ditch during Guild Wars. I've had people not do their Guild Wars, but I don't think I've ever had someone specifically leave during a Guild War week. As in, they left on any day from, like, Tuesday to Saturday before the final Guild Wars. Oh, wait, it's Techni. Hey, look at him. He's the, for any of you that don't know him, for one, he's the person who I have my Let's Play account in. The guild doesn't do an excessive amount of resources, which is why I actually have it in it. But, yeah, he's been in my guild before. He actually ended up leaving recently for 2 reasons. One, he doesn't like Guild Wars. The second reason is he needs the EXP from Guild Wars that you end up getting from being in a very small guild. And since his guild can easily win every single Guild Wars, he basically gets 100% EXP bonus every single day. And he is currently the highest level in the entire game by over a 200 level margin. So yeah, let's go fight him. He's using 4 Rhinexes, because why not? The memes. There we go. Yeah, he's the highest level in the game. And no one will basically ever catch up to him because of how large of a gap he has. Even if someone who's like level 1000 something tries right now, you would have to play a very, 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 very long time to actually catch up to his current number. Okay, well, throw down the Grim. Also, the reason he's deliberately using a bad team is because he wants more revenge battles. Since he plays so much, you end up getting a lot more glory the more you lose on defend. No clue why, but losing your defend is better than winning it. It has been like that since pretty much since they started giving rewards for defense. It's very strange. He loves them Rhinexes. Very much so. Yeah, I know. He's very, very high level. Let me go get the list of the leaderboard for level. It's quite a large margin. Also, the person who's second on this list is confirmed to be second. So we know for sure that this gap is real. Gems of War database. Let me go get the link for it real quick. Just to show. He might not show up as the same level there because it only updates, I believe, when you go on the website or something. I don't think it auto-updates. We'll be able to tell. If it says 1931, it probably auto-updates. Let me go get the thing. Leaderboard for hero level, and what does it say? It says he's level 1609, so it doesn't auto-update, but as you can see from here, the gap is over 200 levels. May even be wider, but yeah, if you open that in a new tab. Also, that website is really good for locking up a lot of stuff, but it also has a leaderboard on it. But yeah, he's the highest level by a very large margin. A large enough margin that basically no one will ever catch up. Yeah, he's still in Glitter Walruses. He's in the same guild my Let's Play account's in. It's why my Let's Play account is getting so many gems. The only task he ever bothers doing is gems. So he leaves all of the newer players to go do the rest of them. And since the newer players don't really bother doing any of them, it just kind of sits there. So, yeah. So if any of you are wondering where all those gems came from on our other account, yeah, that's pretty much where they're from. It's also why we're gaining pretty slow on all the other resources. Blue basically gets done all the way to level 12, but every other category only gets done to like level 3 or 4. Okay, we'll double the brown, land it, got it. Double the purple. Move that over. Start Grim spamming. He's also the person that has the username of Tacet's girlfriend whenever he comes around, because he still hasn't changed it. He did that as soon as we came to YouTube. He ended up changing his name to that, his YouTube account name, and he hasn't switched it since. The site is slow. It has to pull fresh data from servers, like your collection. I thought it updated based on when you actually go back and do the little thing on your profile, because I know if you don't do that initially, it will never actually put you on the leaderboard there if you don't actually like update your little profile thingy. We can move that down. But yeah, if any of you are curious how he's doing that EXP method, like what the quickest way to level is, I didn't actually ask him, but from what I am aware of, the quickest way to gain EXP in this game is to set your difficulty on, I believe it's Warlord 2. Actually, Warlord 2, and then basically use the Bombot team we normally do on a basic challenge where you will consistently do the same thing over and over again, and then you just keep fighting it. You would also need to have the 100% bonus from winning in Guild Wars, and then just do it on the 6 days where you get a 100% extra bonus, and just keep spamming it out. I believe that's the quickest EXP method. Whatever the highest difficulty you can Bombot that challenge in. Go on your Let's Play, and there is a lot of guild task gems to obtain. Why, did you guys end up doing all of them? That probably is a lot. I ended up claiming 390 or whatever it was. I forget if that's the max or not. Also, we almost just lost. Every time I look away for a moment, it's like, oh, you just lost. That is how the game is right now. I really hate playing PvP right now. It is so broken. I can't even imagine what the update's going to be next patch as far as balance. With what people are currently using, they need to really consider overhauling quite a bit of the current balance to get this to be even remotely tame relative to what it's doing now. Alright, we'll go get that. Oh, he's frozen. I forgot he uses purple. We have 1 HP on this. Can we win with only 1 HP? It is definitely possible. I need this thing to die, though. He's blocking our purple extra turns from occurring. How do we go about this? We'll take this. He'll get a skull. We'll take a skull. Pass them back and forth. There's no direct way to be able to get this thing killed, though. I need him to cleanse or do something. Not you. This is the enemy team. Ends up cleansing right there. He has impervious to that, so that's not going to hit us. Cleanse already, please. We'll have a chance if he can ever cleanse. There we go. Okay, we have a chance. Oh, chance ruined. We have a chance. Instantly loses. Hey, impervious. I mean, immune to devour. Okay, this is... Oh, wait, you know what? We could actually still win this. Not over. We got this. Come on, Skulls, where are you? Come through for us. We need every skull to land. Come on, how is there not a skull to take here? Oh, this board is horrible right now. There we go, skull number 1. Come on, we just need 2 more. Actually, 3 more. Oh, we're gonna lose. There's no way we're gonna kill him out with that. Move that over. I have to get really lucky right now. Don't have any drops, so we'll move that up. Get rid of some of this board. Nice. There's skull number 2. Oh no! He gets 1 too. Well, we lost already. Really? What a cascade. Unless we can extra turn this somehow. Which one has the higher chance of extra turning? This one, because it can triple blue or triple yellow. We have 2 different chances here. That is not what I needed. Wait, 0 attack. Oh! Never mind. He has 0 attack. Oh, I didn't even need to worry about that. We still lose, though, because he's going to Kraken us. Or Queen Mab us. He doesn't have immune to that, either. We somehow need 2 skulls before this turn ends. With 0 skulls currently on the board. Actually, 1 now. Come on, clear the board. For all the skulls, I'm not seeing any drop. Seriously. The one time we need the board to be filled with as many skulls as possible, and there's not a single one in sight. There we go. There's 1. It's not enough to do anything with, though. What to move? Purple to green to some kind of random cascade, maybe? Nope. That's match. We had a chance. Couldn't get it, though. Hero level, you're at 979. Gotta get them levels. Actually, staying low level early on is actually quite beneficial. I don't think you really can start leveling like intensively until you start reaching about level 200-ish. After level 200, most of content you're kind of already at, so you might as well just keep going at that point, because you're going to be within like the 500 level range, and at that point you're going to want to kind of just keep power leveling, because most of what you're going to be facing is going to be strong anyways. They're 4th. But until then, you generally want to level relatively slow. Not like deliberately going as slow as you can, though that is helpful as well. But not going as quickly, like doing quests and EXP farming. Generally, you don't start doing that until you... Pretty much once you get all the level 40 weapons, is once you kind of start doing that. That's a good kind of marker where you'd most likely have enough resources by then to be able to power level without it really penalizing you at all. Okay, now we can just keep Element Grooming to the win. And that is match. 4 Plague, go. Why? I guess we can do it real quick. It's like 4 Kraken, except worse. Oh, what a team to do it against. Really weird one, but we'll go do it. All Undead versus All Undead. Actually, is Plague even Undead? I forget. It's something. It is a Daemon Fae. No, it is not. And we'll go throw this down on Frozen Banner. And see what this can do. The answer is not much. We also have 8 plagues, by the way. Okay, move that down. Move that up. Move that down. And what else we need to do? Blue into the green there. I want to wait before I cast, if I can. So we can double plague him. Where to move, where to move? I think we move this in the green attempt. Oh, never mind, we already got one just off the thing. We got our double plague. Though he almost just killed us right there, wow. A lot of damage. Move that up for the stat reduction. Go cast this out. Oh good, magic reduction on him, that is very solid. One of the best ways to deal with a bat is to get its magic reduced, and we got lucky enough to actually get it. So we'll go move that. And don't really need to worry about his stat line too much now. Where do we move? Yellow we don't need, the other card we don't need. So much we don't need on the board. Move that over. That's a small amount of magic. He steals half magic every time. So even if we reduce his magic to 0, he's just going to get it back by stealing ours. Oh, weird extra turn up there, but I'll take it. Better than nothing. What else do we move around? I guess we take this to try to get the green. Alright, you're going to do a suggested move for once. Hey, we got it too. Nice. Got it right off the top. Get the blue right there. Extra turn does quite a bit of stat reduction. Would do more if we still had the third plague. He'll deny our color. What else we need to move around? Oh, hello, green. I was thinking about taking that too, and I didn't even realize there was a green there. I was looking at the other half of it. Nice magic reduction. I think it's at 0. Yeah, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Straight zeros down the line. Very convenient. Take the other green. Start getting that mana's up. Got his reduction right there, but we can just double cast this. He doesn't do anything with it, so don't need to worry about it too much. Wait. Oh, that's why they're not diseasing. I was like, wait, why are they not becoming diseased? It's because they're all undead, and now all undeads in the entire game have immune to disease. Yet another reason why plague is useless. Really? I have somehow just noticed that now. Because normally that doesn't come into play, like, ever. The fact that these things have immune to disease now. But yeah, that was the one of the few things they got. Immune to poison, disease, and death mark. And what does plague do? He poisons, and he diseases. Basically everything other than death mark. And even if he did, they are protected against all of it. Well then, I forgot how useless plague is. He's even more useless than the useless he already was. He basically got nerfed the previous patch, even though he technically didn't get nerfed, but you know, so many things got those immunities now. Well, that figures. I know, perfect team to try to go against with 4 plagues, isn't it? I wasn't expecting to win in the first place anyways. I'm gonna move that up. Still winnable though. Not over yet. If nothing else, we can win off of skulls. He doesn't have any way to reduce our damage on skulls. Speaking of that, let me go kill him. There we go, one less thing to deal with. Get down the other reduction. They also all have 0 attack, which is kind of convenient. And it does look like we're eventually going to win. Very, very slowly we shall win. We're also taking 2 damage from death every single turn. I wouldn't be surprised if this battle went on so long that the 2 damage that death does every turn will kill us. That could happen at this point. Okay, now we'll take our mana now that we won't die on it. Or at least as quickly it won't. What do we need to move? Move the green over. Did that. Take the skull poke. Yellow blue into green. Didn't get it. Stealing half our magic again off the one he already hit earlier, so he doesn't actually gain that much. Wow, even we have almost no magic. It's the battle of 0 magic, apparently. Yeah, we are losing. We're heading to a lose right now. The true damage hurts. Alright, we'll just move that up for now. He gets a skull for 0. We hit on HP, nice. We'll double cast this until he gives us skulls. Oh, I could have extra turned right there, fail. Oh wait, was that an extra turn? Or did he take it weirdly? I thought it was, but apparently not. Come on, give us our skulls. We need those. Show me the skulls. Now move them into actual locations. Yeah, he's starting to get there on damage. We're going to lose to Death's 2 HP steal per turn. I don't think I've ever lost to that because I didn't have enough damage. I've lost to it for other reasons, but not because I didn't have enough damage. This is one of the weirdest fights I've ever seen. Also, he can one-shot and summon a bunch of undead now, which is going to be pretty useless for us to try to face with what we're using right now. We somehow have to manage to get 1 billion skulls between now and him getting full mana on that, which is obviously not going to happen. We're not even able to get 1 at the moment. Nope. He is adamant about not giving us any. He also gets to skip a turn soon. And I believe that's the only move on the entire board, so we lost. They'll kill that out. And double kill! Oh, there we go. We tried 4 times Plague. It obviously failed. Never go Mass Plague. Especially against full undead, apparently. Because, yeah. Probably one of the poorest things to probably use that against. Fails are strong. Hey, another pure green. A KrissTigger. KrissTigger Yasmin. A lot of people running those Yasmin greens. I kind of stopped using her for a little bit. Of course, we brought her back today. But, yeah, they are quite potent. That is for sure. Let's go run Justice Team. Haven't bothered with this for a little while. You'll make it easy for me. Plague, Plague, Valkyrie, Plague. Now, that actually is usable. A triple Plague Valkyrie. That was one of the first teams I even used when I first got my Plagues. Was that one you just mentioned? Triple Plague Valkyrie. Is it worth using? I guess. It's not a team I would personally ever bother using. But it's not useless, I guess. it can win. So it at least has that going towards it. It's definitely not something you would go out of your way to build or anything like that. That is for sure. But it does have the capability of winning. Standards are getting low for it. Can it win? Maybe. Okay, well, let's just go through this at skulls. And that should pretty much be matched. Skull. Skull. Move that over. What else? What else? Move that over. Pull it out with a skull. Get the last of our mana. I should have taken the red. Luckily, we can just take that for free. Valkyrie that. Get Justice Team rolling again. And that'll be match. Or not. And now that will be match. There we go. What is my favorite mythic for PvP use? Elamagrim. Elamagrim or Guard's Avatar. Lately, it's definitely been Elamagrim, though. Okay, let's go do it. Triple Plague, Valkyrie. Oh, we can't do it against that. Let me go clear this real quick. Well, I might as well use what we're already using, I guess. Yeah, that wouldn't be fair if we use the insist thing. That's gonna be too easy. Even if they are all undead. Because where is the machine? She does count as undead. Well, I guess she is a ghost or an astral spirit. Well, that is her name. Astral spirit. So we'll go and get that onto the green. So I guess that kind of does make sense then. Move that down, move that down. And Kraken. Queen Mab, no. Skull. When empowered, backfires. Because we actually get to do more damage because it has all the mana on it right now. And as match. There we go. Okay, let's go run the Triple Plague Valkyrie. Because it has been requested. Oh, almost lucky sevens. Okay, Triple Plague Valkyrie against that team. Let's go get a Valk in there. And now our banner completely changes to go full in on Valk. And where is it? Where'd it go? And there it is. Okay, so this team will function like 10 times better than the previous team we were just using. So let's see what it can do. How about KrissTigger, Ragnagord, Kraken, and Elamagrim instead of Bear Banner? Oh, instead with Bear Banner. We could do that too. Okay, he just hits those. Not really much value there for him. Very nice. Map. Not like we really need it, but one map is more than not one map. And now we have a double plague. Doesn't look like anything else we need to move around. Can't drop for a turn. Oh wait, I can drop one here. We'll take that. Can we Valkyrie? I do not see one. Yeah, we do. Green. Blue. And now we triple it. One. We'll take a skull to do 2 times skull damage now that we actually can. Yeah, we cast again. 2. Hit HP, go. 3. Let's take a red first. And take the blue. Take another red. Now we'll throw the third one. 3. Please hit HP. It's the most useful thing we could actually hit right about now. Makes them die a lot quicker. There we go. Speaking about dying a lot quicker, that works too. And that should be a match. There we go. And dead. So that is Triple Plague Valkyrie. Is it worth using? Not really. If all impervious ever had to be a thing, this could be a potential thing for it. Valkyrie doesn't have impervious, but everything else is pretty decent out there. Hello, William. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll go try the team that Ryan just said. Let's go wipe out this revenge battle real quick, though. Before we do. Oops, not with that. We'll run it with, I guess, trolls. Yeah, we'll clear this out, and then we'll go do that one team. And then we'll probably be wrapping up the stream for tonight. So move that over. We'll take the... So if any of you have any other questions or anything you want to leave, feel free to leave that now. That down. What else? What else? Brown to green. Nice extra turn. Didn't even see that earlier. Double brown. Go from there. Oh, that is a pure miss right there. Come on. How are we losing? Well, we're not losing, but how's this thing not dead yet? Such a basic team. Let us do our turn. There we go. 10 or 12. Do it off to 12. Element Grim. Keep Element Grimming till it misses. Then use Dark Troll. And there we go. KrissTigger, Ragnagord, Kraken, Element Grim. So let's go do that. Against that team. Okay, so where to go? It was a KrissTigger, Ragnagord. A Ragna. Here we go. A Ragnagord. A Kraken. And a Elamagrim. Okay, we'll take all that. Brown, red banner. Bear banner. That also has brown, red in it. What was the other color for it? I assume -1 on a color we don't own. It was minus on purple. Wait, what? Bear banner. Why would you minus purple with Element Grim on your team? Like, I understand the brown, red. Why not just go simple brown, red, though, without minusing the other thing? Yeah, I don't get the bear banner. A brown, red does exist, which will just be enough for Ragnagord. We kind of need those purples for our thing. Well, I guess there is one purpose for it, which would be if you try to focus Ragnagord every single turn, it would give him the highest possible bonus to get up, so that you could just accumulate your mana by other means. Yeah, all in on Ragnagord. That's basically what it is, essentially. I don't think I ever go that all in. I'm willing to give him a +1/+1. That's normally as far as I go, though. And then we'll get the blues off the board. Because he generally gets his mana pretty easily without that extra benefit. He doesn't really need much help with it. He just needs to get it so he can get through his Empowered. Once he gets past an Empowered, he gets to keep doing it forever. And that's pretty much matched. Move that over just for Kraken damage. Get a nice split on the board. Another Kraken, and that's match. And down it goes. Exact enough. 29. Usually Ellie is just there for show. Well, I guess that works too, because you only really need the KrissTigger Kraken to do most of the work. That does kind of make sense. Against the double Kraken Forest Troll Queen mapped. So many of those teams over and over again. They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Someone using Mongo? No such thing as someone using Mongo. That doesn't exist. I don't know why anyone would bother with Mongo. It is very, very underpowered as far as what it does. It's a funny troop. It definitely is a funny troop. But anyways, guys, I am going to be heading out for tonight. We'll be back same time tomorrow, as always. Tomorrow we'll also be going over the new event on Monday. There is a new legend within the event key drop pool coming. So we're going to be going over that and all that kind of stuff. There's 2 new troops. An epic giving the trait stones of... what was it? The trait stones of brown purple. So if you've been needing to trade a Keeper of Soul or anything else that's pretty decent under that color. Maybe something like a Drake Rider 2 if you're a newer player. That's pretty good value. But we'll be going over him and the new legend to Pan's Veil I haven't looked up spoilers yet for what it will be, so we'll see what happens when it does. Same time as tomorrow night, an hour prior to now tomorrow. Other than that, we're also going to have the Stardew Valley stream all at our normal time tomorrow, starting around noon Eastern Standard Time, and that will go for a few hours. We're still doing the No Shop Challenge for Stardew Valley. That probably won't be completed for another week, couple of weeks, might even be a month or two. I forgot how many episodes the previous one went to, but we ended up getting like 2.5 on the previous run. I think it was over 10 episodes, so not quite sure how long we'll really be going with the Stardew Valley thing, but hopefully we'll be able to get through with the challenge, because it's a pretty interesting one as far as what we've been messing around with. But anyways, guys, Gems of War, same time tomorrow as always, and then on Monday we'll go over the events. So I'll see you all then. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and thanks for stopping by. Goodbye.